One thing about living in Santa Carla I never could stomach. All the damn vampires.
One of my favourite movies to go and watch at the pictures is a natural disaster movie. I just think the special effects at the pictures really bring out a natural disaster movie. And there's one movie that I watch at the pictures that I think is head and shoulders above all the other ones. You've got things like Twister, Armageddon, Deep Impact, tsunami movies, all these types of movies. But there is one that I think is top dog. Better than Volcano, but I'll tell you. It's in my box set here. And that movie is The Day After Tomorrow. Did you say that again? The Day After Tomorrow. So this movie is basically about melting ice caps. The melting ice caps are putting fresh water into the sea. This is now mixing with the salt water. Because there's too much fresh water in the sea, it is disrupting the North Atlantic current, and therefore it is disturbing the weather. The weather begins. Brilliant. I love stuff like this. Massive hailstones, tornadoes, tsunamis, just snow, blizzards. Absolutely brilliant. This is a Roland Emmerich movie. You know, with Roland Emmerich, you're going to get all the thrills and spills of a big budget movie. Just think of Independence Day, and you know you're already in for a treat with this one. It does star Dennis Quaid, Jake Gyllenhaal. So a father and son duo. The father is kind of like a geologist, goes around digging holes in the ice, testing weather systems. And he's the one that realises that the North Atlantic current has changed, and this could be affecting the weather. Now the weather in this, it's got your giant hailstone, it's got your twisters, it's got your tsunami, one of the best tsunami scenes I've ever seen, where it's coming and it just completely wipes out New York, and then you've got all your snowfall. It's an absolutely brilliant movie, and it's sort of three massive sort of cyclones across the planet, and the whole top of the planet is going to freeze in this one. This, for me, it beats all the ones like Armageddon, Twister, and all the ones like that. I think this, by far, is the greatest natural disaster movie to watch. There is one that comes really close, and that is San Andreas with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. But I think this beats it because it's a whole planet where Dwayne "The Rock" his is just like the earthquake, the San Andreas fault's going off. I mean, it's still a great movie. I love that movie. I went to watch that one at the pictures as well. But The Day After Tomorrow, for me, still stands head and shoulders above the rest.
Yes, I hear these tornadoes are forming so fast. What? Oh my God. Lisa, are you getting this on camera? That this tornado just came and erased the Hollywood sign. The Hollywood sign is gone.
Notable scenes in this, obviously the Twister, completely wiping out the Hollywood sign. There's the bit where you see that in the middle of the sort of cyclone, and everything just freezes, like straight away, just completely freezes. Helicopters like thrashing into the floor and everything. Other notable scene, obviously the big tsunami where it's coming. And you can see it's on the front cover there. I'll show you that. Tsunami, and it's hitting into the Statue of Liberty and wiping out New York. There's the back there. You can see all the twisters there. That's in Hollywood. Los Angeles completely wiping them out. And that's another scene there when the tsunami is coming in, because it's rain non-stop in New York, and they're all trying to run to the library. There is a few different side stories of different little people, but the main story is Dennis Quaid and his son Jake Gyllenhaal. It sort of centers around them. Obviously, you've got the story of the president and all that type of stuff, but it's basically about how he's going to go and rescue his son once all this hits. He waits for the storm to completely wipe the planet out. Not wipe out, but completely destroy the surface of the planet, really. And then he goes on a mission to go and save his son, who he managed to speak to on a phone just before the tsunami was smashing into the library. If you haven't seen this movie, it's a must go and watch. I know it's not going to be as good now watching it just on your normal TV there. I mean, you will get it. Be good on the TV, I suppose, but obviously when you've got the pictures and the sound and all these things and you're standing there, you're like, wow, like the scenes in this are absolutely amazing. And I still think, even though it's oldish, it's old, what year did it come out again? Is it on the back? Every time I do this, I never find the 2004. They are the bottom, 2004. So CGI was quite good back in 2004. I still think this holds up today. It all holds up very well. You can go and watch it. Brilliant. I think maybe it's about time I updated and went and bought it on Blu-ray, or maybe if it's even out on 4K. I don't know if it'll hold up on a 4K, but definitely on a DVD. You see, I'll talk about the artwork a little bit on the disc. Really good, just showing the Statue of Liberty getting wiped out there. There's the disc. That's just a picture of New York City as it's all the water's building up there. Little booklet on the inside, what's that? Nothing, really. So like I say, lots of good natural disaster movies out there. Dante's Peak, it's not there. I've got Independence Day in my triple action. Also Volcano, Tommy Lee Jones. That's a really good one. Good natural disaster movie. I don't think you would class Independence Day as a natural disaster movie, like. It's more aliens taking over. Obviously San Andreas. I've got San Andreas somewhere, but I'm not going to hunt that out. It's probably in here somewhere, to be fair. There's Armageddon. Armageddon, another good natural disaster movie. Meteor coming. I still think Day After Tomorrow beats out, although that is a really good movie. Really good, that one, Armageddon. What else have I got there on hand? Sunshine. Sunshine. That's not really very good. I wouldn't recommend going to watch that one, to be fair. Not very good at all. It's where I think there's just the sun's heating up, or it's sending out a solar flare or something. I can't really remember. It's been that long since I watched that one. Don't go and watch Sunshine. It's not that good. I mean, I don't think that's a natural disaster movie, like, but it's a lot of natural stuff happening. Cannibalism, for one. If you've seen Alive before, that's really good. If you watch that, plane crashes into the snow and they live in the snow and they end up eating the dead bodies. There's San Andreas, the one that comes close, very close to The Day After Tomorrow. Another excellent movie. Dwayne The Rock Johnson. I've heard they're meant to be making a number 2 of that, of San Andreas. It's about the Ring of Fire, as far as I know, and all the volcanoes are going to go off in the Ring of Fire, but I don't know how true that is. Just rumours, isn't it? So, where is it? It's down here. So there, The Day After Tomorrow. If you haven't seen it, definitely go and check it out. For me, this movie's a 9 out of 10. I've seen this movie God knows how many times. Definitely go and check out The Day After Tomorrow. So I'm Mark, and this is For the Love of Movies. Thanks very much, and goodbye. There's The Core as well. If you haven't seen The Core, is The Core any good? Yeah, it's not that good. Just stick to The Day After Tomorrow. Goodbye.
Like an angel on your shoulder, see? And if you ever get hurt and you feel that you're going down, this little angel is going to whisper in your ear. He's going to say, "Get up, you son of a bitch! Because Mickey loves you."